Hey, what's going on? It's Andrew and Brett here from Vestra, and in this video, if you're a small business owner and you're looking to get more leads and sales for your small business, regardless whether it's a gym, chiropractor office or doctor's office or dentist, whatever it may be, if you're looking to generate more leads and sales from social media, but you can't really figure out this whole online game, I know it can be quite confusing at times. I remember, not too long ago, I was running a fitness center, and we were trying to figure out how can we get more leads consistently for our gym, and we tried everything. I mean, literally everything. I tried putting out posters, I tried talking to people at the mall, tried hosting these big events that cost us, hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars just to bring awareness to our brand. I kept trying to brainstorm, how can I get more people to our business? Because when you have a business that delivers results, right, chances are you are amazing at what you do and you're extremely passionate about it, right? When you know that your service is that good, it can be really frustrating when you're not getting the leads that you need, because not only you're not making, the revenue that you need, you know that you can serve people at an extremely high level, and you knew if they just got in the door, you would change their lives or help them, dramatically. So I remember we tried all these different things, and one day I got so frustrated, I said, I need to work this out. It needs to become a must. And I discovered Facebook ads, and you know how Facebook ads can be in the beginning. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
but
maybe you've tried them in the past. Maybe you've tried to set up some landing pages, Facebook ads, all that sort of stuff in the past. I remember when I was first getting started with online marketing, first starting to learn about all this, I was going into these Facebook ads and way over my head. I couldn't understand the first thing that came with. So maybe you've tried it on your own before. Just like, hey, you hear all these great things about Facebook ads, but you know what? Maybe you just haven't had any success with it yourself, because it's for me. Yeah, for me it was super complicated when I was first getting started. So maybe you're like that, and that's exactly. It doesn't have to be that complicated. You just got to know the right steps and the right know-how in order to really have massive success with them.
And it's like, people like us, we're more focused on our business and delivering results through our business, rather than spending 10 hours a day in front of a computer trying to figure out, some tech nerd, how this all works, right? We don't have time for that. We've got a business to run. We've got important things to do. So it can be extremely frustrating when you're trying to do this, and totally get that. But, when someone broke it down for me at least, step by step, what I needed to do, it started to kind of come together. The pieces started to fit together. But anyone who tells you that Facebook ads are just so easy right off the bat, they're lying to you.
Straight up lying.
It's just, there's a lot of psychology, there's a lot of, technical things that go into it. And that's what we've really spent the last 2 years trying to master, is trying to work out exactly how we can set up these automated campaigns for local businesses to get them more leads. It started off when I needed more leads for my gym business. I was like, okay, I need leads, and I don't have time to be out there all day talking to people and just handing out flyers. I just don't have time for that. I have a gym to run. So we discovered how to actually run profitable campaigns from Facebook, from Instagram, basically all these different mediums over the the web. And that's what we specialize now in, digital marketing. Because if you think about it, the world is moving more and more to digital, right? There are malls shutting down, there are Toys R Us, I think, went bankrupt. There's all these big companies that are going under. The reason companies like Amazon keep going up and up and up, while Walmart is going down, is because people they are living on this. Your customers are living on their phones and their laptops. If you are not marketing and you are not spreading your message to them via those platforms, you are missing out on thousands and thousands of dollars in revenue.
And maybe you've tried it in the past, like what we talked about. Maybe you've tried it in the past. Maybe you even hired a marketing agency to help you out with all this stuff, and you didn't get the results that you were looking for. You said, "Oh, Facebook ads, it's a sham. I haven't gotten any results with it. I see all of these other people getting results, but it's not for me. It won't work in my business. It won't work in my industry." And that's just the furthest thing from the truth. We've applied Facebook ads, we've applied sales funnels to some of the toughest niches out there right now, and have had a massive success with it. And so anytime that you talk to other business owners in your niche, in your industry, some of them might say those negative things like, "Oh no, I tried this in the past, it didn't work." that's not the attitude that you should have going into this, because if you really want to take your business to the next level, you've got to really hammer down and really try some of these things, some of these methods for lead generation to really increase your sales and profits and bottom line.
Yeah, it's so easy to say something doesn't work when you try it a couple times, because that's exactly how I was. I ran all these campaigns, I spent thousands of dollars on Facebook ads, I was trying to learn funnels and all this stuff, and I was just like, okay, this is not working. Why am I going to keep spending my time and my money doing this? It is clearly not working. But what I realized is, after talking to multiple tens and hundreds of business owners at this point, online, networking with all these people in all these different niches, you talk to people and you realize, well, there's a reason some people are failing, there's a reason that a lot of people are succeeding. And what lies in between there is the marketing strategies, the high level thinking, the principles. By this point, if you've been in business for a while, that marketing is not simply like, hey, I have this thing, come buy it. There's a lot more that goes into it. There is spiking emotion, there is getting people to justify it in their heads. There are all these things that go into running a profitable marketing campaign. So let's say, for example, you're a restaurant or a chiropractor or a dentist or a gym right now, and you want to get more leads. You want to get a consistent flow of people through the door. Well, what would you do, right? You can't just put an ad out there. You can't run an ad, say like, hey, we help people lose weight at our gym, come. Or hey, we clean teeth, like, come over, it'll be fun. You can't do that. You have to get people to really get intrigued by your offer and say, wow, like, these guys are standing out from everyone else in their niche. And obviously they're not going to say that out loud, but internally, that is what they're thinking. That is the underlying message, and that needs to be communicated in your marketing campaigns. Now, most people think that you want to, run Facebook ads or something to a traditional website, right? Yeah. And the problem with websites, Brett used to work for a very large Fortune 500 company in their marketing department. And what's the problem with traditional websites? These fancy, beautiful websites.
They just don't lead to conversions. Conversions meaning money in your pockets. Yeah. That's what it really means. Like, even though you have the backing of the big dollars, like working for a big, large organization like that, there's still some inefficiencies out there, because if you're not optimizing what you're doing in terms of your marketing efforts for the most important thing that you can possibly do, putting money in your pocket, more conversions like that, you're simply going to be missing out. You're simply going to be missing out. So the problem with most traditional websites is just that they don't lead to that money straight down to your bottom line. And so what sales funnels are is essentially, it is a way to get leads into your business and to slowly, boom, go down to the bottom line profits for you. Because as you know, you're a business owner, you know how sales work, you're an entrepreneur, you know that most sales are not going to happen on the very first time that someone sees you. They're just not going to happen on the very first time that you make contact with a new lead. And so what a funnel does, what a sales funnel does, is that it is a way for you to consistently follow up with these people, because there's some statistic out there that's like, most sales, 80% of sales happen on the 5th to the 12th touch. Every 5th to 12th touch is where 80% of sales are made. Yep. And so that is the whole purpose of this, is to attract the contact information of the leads that you are trying to get into your business, consistently follow up with them by giving value so that they come around and buy what you have to offer. That is what a sales funnel really does.
Think of it like this, like a traditional website. Like for our gym business, we went out and we spent $15,000 on this website. Now you can imagine, whatever stage you're at in business, $15,000 is $15,000. It's a lot of money to us, right? And we were thinking, okay, this is it. We're gonna have this beautiful website and people are gonna come. But what happened was we started driving traffic to it, and people, what we learned later on, thankfully, we learned this pretty soon after we got this website, and we were able to adjust. But when you go to a traditional website, you might have a home, an about us, a contact us, testimonials, all these different tabs. And what happens is, in today's, society where people are scrolling, a mile a minute on their phones, they don't have time to scroll your entire website. No matter how good you think it is, I promise you, people are not scouring your website like I used to think they were. Instead, what a sales funnel does is it takes someone step by step through the sales process. So for example, if you were a dentist and you wanted to get more, more clients in and send them throughout your value ladder, what I would do is I would run, a campaign that would offer something intriguing, like, a really cheap, clean, a clean whitening session, right? Maybe 50% off, right? And you run this as sort of a coupon, right? You might be thinking, well, I don't want the, the freebie seekers out there, or the people who are interested in discounts. You need to get people in your door, right? Chances are you're very good at what you do, and once people come to you, they're going to want to come back and back and back and over again. So the main idea here is to get people through the door, and you give them something of value, like a 50% off teeth whitening, or whatever it is for your business, whatever is relevant, right? Something that you can easily give someone, right? And that way, if you do it right, you will have a client for life and send them throughout your value ladder. But where does that Facebook ad go? Does it go to your home page? You want to take this Facebook ad and you want to drive people to what's called a landing page. Now, a landing page is somewhere where they put in their name and email so that they get this really cool thing that you're offering. So for example, you'd run an ad that says, here's 50% off teeth whitening. They click the ad, they go to a landing page where they put in their name and email, and that way, that gives them access to the thing that you're offering, the really cool thing. So the reason you do this is now you have their email, and this is a way to follow up with them on autopilot. Like Brett said, most sales are made between the 5th and 12th point of contact, but I don't know about you, I don't have all day to be messaging my, my lead saying, hey, I'm still here, please come buy my stuff. You want to be doing this on automation and leveraging the beautiful systems that are available in today's day and age. So imagine if you were running ads to this landing page, you were collecting leads, and you were following up with leads on autopilot through an email series. Imagine you're building a relationship, that trust, that likability, that authority on automation. That is happening 24/7, 365, no matter what country we're in. We're in Colombia right now. Wherever we are in the world, that is happening for our business, and it can very easily happen for you. But it's extremely important to know, if you are not doing this, what do you think is going to happen 5 years from now? Do you think that the industry is going to go more towards digital or more towards handing out flyers? What would happen if you don't pick up your digital marketing game? Because your clients, regardless of your industry, chiropractor, dentist, restaurant, yoga, whatever, they are going to go to someone in your niche. If someone wants to learn yoga, sooner or later they are going to go to a yoga studio. Now, whether that's your yoga studio or your competitors varies, heavily depends on who is marketing to them, who is in front of them, who is more relevant, who is an authority to them. Now, if you don't have a sales funnel in place, if you don't have a way to get people in the door consistently, if you don't have a way to build relationships on autopilot, do you think that your business will survive 5 years from now?
And maybe you're already doing fine. Maybe you're doing fine right now and you think business is good, I've got a lot of sales coming in, I'm happy where I'm at. Great, your competitors aren't thinking that. The competitors are thinking next level, next step. They're thinking the future, they're thinking the 5 to 10 years ahead. This is the direction that everything's going down right now. And if you're not the one that's gonna step up and actually take advantage of this beautiful resource of running these lead generating automation campaigns, your competitor is going to take advantage of it. And that's like one thing that you just got to take advantage of right now.
Yeah. Now, the reason this is so beautiful, and the reason you're obviously a smart entrepreneur staying all the way through this video to watch this, you obviously know that this is what you need to do. Otherwise you would have stopped listening to these two crazy guys here, right? So you need to do this, which is the first step. Now, like we said before, you may have tried this. You may have hired agencies. You may have bought courses. Man, I spent like 20 grand in the last few months alone. When I first, in this past month, for different business, always learning new business things. But when I first started, I bought like courses, like $1,000 here, $2,000 there, hiring these agencies, trying to learn all this stuff, right? And I became overwhelmed. I was like, I do not have time to implement this. I just don't. I need someone who actually knows what they're doing, not some 16-year-old who's been through a Tai Lopez course and now thinks he can run a marketing agency, right? So it can be hard to find people to trust, right? Yeah. Because everyone on the internet is a fucking expert, right? That's the challenge here. But what we found is, when you have people who know what they're doing, right? When you have someone who's actually able to curate those marketing campaigns for you and put together the sales funnels for you, it can be a beautiful automated lead generation process. And not only lead generation, but more importantly, you are building a relationship with your audience if you do this properly. And as you know, that is the most valuable part, because with those relationships, you're not just a business to them, you are part of them. And when you do that, that's where you get the maximum amount of referrals. That's where you never run out of leads again, because A, you're bringing in new leads all the time, but B, they love you. They are raving fans of your business, and they are referring more people to you constantly. Like imagine this scenario, right? There's two gyms. They're both pretty good, both priced around the same per month, right? One gym is currently running a promo on Facebook for a free week, right? And the other gym is just running ads on Facebook saying, come in and try our gym, we're awesome. Who do you think is gonna get more clients? Not only that, those clients or those leads compound on each other, because people will start tagging their friends in that ad, saying, gosh, check this out, there's a free week at this gym. So this can be a beautiful process, and this can be like a whole new level of business that you've never experienced before. Just utmost certainty that you're going to get more clients, certainty that you're delivering at the highest level possible, that people are really raving fans about what you do, because I'm sure you're amazing at what you do, and more people need to hear about this. So how do you do this? Well, you really have two options. You can try to learn this on yourself, and you're a smart person, obviously. If you're an entrepreneur, man, much respect. You know what it takes, we know what it takes. Not many people can do this. You can go out and you can learn this on your own, absolutely, without a doubt. But chances are it's going to take you months, if not years. Most people never really figure it out. It will cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and chances are you'll get it, and then you'll fluctuate back to focusing on your main business, because that's what you're really passionate about, and that's what pays the bills. And this might get pushed to the wayside, and that happened to me so many times. So I really wanted to figure out, how can we serve businesses at this high level and get them these results, because we know that you are trying to run your business, right? That's what you need to be focusing on. So what we like to offer you here is the second option, where we can kind of give you a fast track and at least get you through all the the minutia that you have to go through in this industry, because there's so much hype and BS out there. If you'd like, we'd be happy to jump on a call with you and map out a marketing plan, a digital marketing plan for your specific business. Now again, whether you're a dentist, chiropractor, gym owner, yoga studio, restaurant, whatever, the process, can be tailored to your specific needs, and that's what we like to help you with,
Yeah, and this is for us, it's a way to provide value to you, because it's really a take it or leave it kind of thing, because we can get on this call and it'll take time. We'll spend like 30-45 minutes mapping out your exact digital marketing game plan for you to do, and whether we proceed from there or not, it doesn't matter. You will have something that you will be able to fully implement in your business, a full digital marketing plan customized for your business, so that you can get past the competitors. You can finally start implementing this stuff. We can give this all to you, complete value for free, or if we decide that it's a good fit for both of us, then we can talk about potentially doing work with one another. But that's really what you're going to get from this strategy set. We are going to lay out a full digital marketing game plan, a full strategy customized, specifically tailored for your business, that'll put you light years ahead of what your competitors are doing right now.
Light years. And you'd ask, well, the first question I would ask if I was watching this video is, why would you be doing this, right? Why would you be taking 45 minutes, to an hour out of your business? Because we obviously have businesses as well. Why would we be doing? Well, frankly, to cut past all the BS in this industry, this is how we get clients. Now, this is a brand new agency we just started up. Like Brett said, we have been doing lead generation in some of the hardest, most competitive niches online, selling products ranging from $1,000 all the way up to $10,000 to people we've never met before over the phone. So we're pretty good at what we do. But why would we be offering this for you? Why would we step back from doing that? Well, to be honest, we want to grow this agency. We want to get some awesome clients and build a really solid reputation in this industry. Now, the way to do that, the best way I know, is by getting people results. So if we can jump on a call together and get you results and say, okay, this is exactly what I need to do, then we'll be happy. And all we ask in return is if you implement that we get a a nice testimonial saying that these guys are legit and they're just not some crazy psychos out here in Colombia, right? Now, in addition to that, we would love to work with the right people. Now, say right, because not everyone is a good fit for this. As I'm sure you know, some people can be very challenging to work with, and that's not what we're about. We're about working with people who are committed to getting results, want to cut past all the BS, and just grow their business. Now, the way that we can do that is jump on a call together, map out this game plan, and see if it's a good fit. So, with that being said, there will be a link somewhere. It's either above us, below us, maybe you can even click my face or something, I don't know. But there'll be a link where you can schedule a call completely free. We'll go over everything, map out exactly what you need to do step by step for your business. And if you're worried about weird pressure sales situation, that's not what we're about. We only want to work with people who want to work with us. If you want to get this running, if you want to finally step into that digital age everyone's talking about and be a cut above your competitors, this will be the place to do it.
Exactly. So, like he said, go ahead and click on the link above, below, whatever, and we look forward to talking with you soon. We look forward to really just giving you a full digital marketing game plan that you can very well just take completely for free and go ahead and implement in your own business. Again, it's a take it or leave it kind of thing. Like hey, we're already gonna build this out for you. So if you want to implement it, great. If you want to potentially talk about us working with you to help you with that, great. That's what this is all about. It's really about you getting the results that you need. And the best way in order to get those results is with the knowledge. If you don't have the right knowledge on how to actually go about getting those results, it makes things so much easier. We are going to give that to you. We're going to give you the knowledge, the full game plan for you to go ahead and do what you will. And so, go ahead and click on the button below, and look forward to speaking with you soon.
Talk to you soon.